Hey guys, good morning. It's your girl SeekretD. I already did the strawberry letter. I feel so accomplished. This man is staring at me from the truck next to me. I look like I'm talking to myself, but it's okay. So, I did the strawberry letter after I dropped the kids off. So now I'm here on my way to work for the second time because I forgot something. I had to go back home to get it. But and when I turned up the block where my kids' school was at, and they're having a fire drill. So I had to sit there for a minute, wait for them to go. So now instead of being 2 minutes early, because I left late, I'm going to be 6 minutes late, 5 minutes late, as the thing is adjusting. Anyway, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and I just needed to be delayed for whatever that reason is. So it's all good. So I'm going to talk about people taking choices away. Now, I posted a video about the lady and the man that was on, what's this show called? Divorce Court. And, you know, the lady had her tubes tied. She didn't tell the man. And she had her tubes tied for 20 years. They were together for 5. And she never told him that, but she was pressing him to have a kid and all that good stuff. And then on this morning's strawberry letter, the lady is with this man for a year. She used to be an escort, prostitute, whatever you want to call it, and she has a son. All of his information she did not give the man she's dating. Again, I don't think she needed to give all the information, but I feel like some of it, at least at minimum, the fact that you had a child, is a little bit important. For numerous reasons, because people have their beliefs. So my conversation right now is just going to be simply on the fact of the matter that people need to be more aware of taking people's choices away. Now, for me, in these aspects and others that are like in my immediate attention right now, people seem to be very comfortable with manipulating the truth in order to get what they want. So I, of course, if you watch my old videos, have also been in this situation with both of my long-term relationships. I've only had 2 long-term relationships. And I feel like the whole point of this type of information or withholding information is simply because they assume they already know how you're going to react. And because they think they know how you're going to react, they just don't tell you certain things because they don't want that reaction. And in turn, they take away your ability to choose whether or not this is something you want to be involved with, whether or not this is something that you want to have to deal with, if it's like a current issue, just whether or not you even want to be associated with the type of person that has done XYZ, or the type of person that could do XYZ, or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? And I just feel like I need to know why. Now I'm just asking this as a general question, because while I'm aware that I am extremely transparent and I personally choose not to lie to people, everyone is not this way. So I understand not wanting to give all the information to someone all the time, but I do feel like certain things you have an obligation to give people, especially if you're setting them up to potentially be your husband or wife. And for me, that's the point of dating. And I hope that's the point of dating. For most, it might not be. And you know what? If you let that be known, fine. But I feel like a lot of people date with the intention of having a family structure at some point in the future, right? So I feel like children is like the top one that you absolutely should share with somebody. Like, yes, I have children. Because some people want to be the first. So like some men want their woman to give birth to their first child and have it be the both of their first child. Same with men. Women want men who don't have children because they don't want the split obligations and stuff like that. So I feel like telling someone that you have children is very important. Also, telling someone that you don't want children is, I would say, equally as important, because you don't want to mislead someone into thinking, oh yeah, one day we might have kids, and then it never happens, because that's effed up. Because imagine somebody's with you for years and years and years, even potentially marries you, and you're like, yeah, I'm not ready. Come to find out 10 years later you never wanted kids. That's kind of fucked up. So I feel like the idea of children, whether you don't want them at all or if you have them, I feel like that's like the thing that you just must absolutely be honest with and forthcoming with. A lot of people, because they have children or may have multiple children, I feel like kind of hold on to that information and don't give it out in the beginning. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that type of thinking, because the kids ain't gonna disappear. You ain't gonna blink and they're gonna be gone because you're in a relationship. Like, I don't understand. Like, even if they don't live with you, I feel like it's a part of who you are, just in general, and at some point it's gonna come to surface. I could be wrong, but that's just what I think as far as kids are concerned, right? So that's number one. I think because this video is already almost 7 minutes and will probably be 7 by the time I end it, I'm gonna break this up and make more than one video. So stay tuned.